This is a very brief video to help you get the absolute best benefit out of each adjustment. Okay, so posture, walk, and water. These are the three things to try and keep in mind. So posture, what does that mean? That's how you stand. We already said that. When you look at a person's posture from the side, ideally the ear is going to be right above the shoulder, which is going to be right above the bony part of your hip, above the bony part of the ankle, right? We shouldn't look like this. This is a very stressed, weakened position for the spine. So how do you find your posture? Easiest way to do it. You've heard a lot of things over the years, shoulders back, butt in, butt out. Hold your chin up high. Here's the easiest way to do it. Forget everything you ever heard and take a full breath of air. Okay? Fill the lungs up, and what you'll notice is it brings the torso up and it brings that ear pretty close to being back above the shoulder. So take a full breath of air, and without moving, let it out. This is a very easy way to remind yourself where the posture and where the body and the spine should be. You can do this all throughout the day. When you're walking, when you're standing, when you're sitting, when you're driving, take that full breath of air and just try to take a quick moment and remind the body where it should be. Okay? I think it's also very helpful to visualize these nerve channels coming out and being wide open. Remember, we said that the nerves come off of the spinal cord between the joints of the spine. So if that spine's in a forward weakened position, there's going to be stress and tension here. Okay, the mental impulse from the brain is not going to be traveling at 100%. So take those breaths, visualize the nerve channels being wide open, and visualize that mental impulse from the brain into the body flowing at 100%. If you can get this, this is going to be a huge benefit for you. Okay, so posture, walk, and water. Walking after an adjustment is a very, very beneficial thing, because what it's going to do, it's going to help that adjustment settle. It's going to help things stay in place, stay where they're supposed to. So if you are able to, even if it's for a few minutes or 20 minutes, 30 minutes after an adjustment, while you're watching your posture, right? Your posture is now in a strong position. Try and take a little walk, and that's going to help everything start to hold in place. Water, very, very important that you're hydrating yourself before and especially after an adjustment. Now, why do we do this? First of all, most people are chronically dehydrated. So you need to continually replenish the fluids in the body. But furthermore, after you get an adjustment, your body is going to start dumping toxins. Okay? Now this is a very beneficial thing. The body is now reconnected and it's able to detoxify itself more thoroughly after you get adjusted. So you want to make sure that you're nice and hydrated so you're flushing that toxicity out of your body. If you are dehydrated, especially sometimes when people are first getting started under care, if you're dehydrated and you're getting adjusted, you might feel a bit sore. You might feel like you even have a little bit of a dull headache that comes along, and most of the time that's from toxicity that the body is releasing. Okay, how do you know if you've had enough water during the day? The easiest way is when you go to the bathroom by about lunchtime and beyond, it should be pretty clear. If it's 5 o'clock p.m. and you go to the bathroom and it's still pretty dark yellow, you know that you haven't hydrated well enough throughout the day. And hydrating yourself better is one of the most important things that you can do to start regaining and restoring health. And it's something that's very simple to do as well. Okay, so in closing, when the body is holding the adjustment, that means the segments of the spine are basically staying in a nice strong position. The body's not reverting back to the subluxated or misaligned position where there's pressure and stress on the nerves. When you are holding the adjustment, that means things are staying where they're supposed to, the pressure on the nerves is minimal to none, and the body is restoring and healing itself at a very rapid rate. The chiropractic adjustment is not what heals you. The power that's inside of you, the life, the innate intelligence, is what's healing you. So when you are holding the adjustment, you're going to be healing at a very rapid rate.